Hey guys, I'm basically going to be battling again. Yep. Alright. Here's my friend, hey Hotel. This time I'm actually going to be trying to showcase Illumian. Another one of my friends joined. So yeah. This is the team I'll be using. I'll try to be showcasing, Tundra, actually. The Metallic Pearl I decided to use for Protogon, so I would be able to live a hit from Protogon and then, like, immediately get a body crash. Because, like, once I get, like, a Metal Blast, once I take a Metal Blast, you know, the half reduced damage, if you don't know, Pearls actually reduce damage. They were added recently in the Beach update, so, like, there's one for every, single type. Yeah, you get the point. These are the items I'm going to be using. I'll be using Nevermare, secret ability because I just like it. To click, secret ability is basically a must of this team. Confidence. Even though I prefer secret ability Kazune, with this team, it actually synchronizes really well because you can be able to pivot with Tyrex with fire type moves and Nevermare and Tundra as well. It's also like Electric Resist, Oxytrade, Tyrex, and Nevermare do that really well. Let's see. Tyrex is also there mostly for Zulong, because like Zulong otherwise would go crazy on this team somewhat. I use it to like force an Ancient Roar. If you don't know, Ancient Roar decreases like your two of your melee, it decreases one melee stat by 1, and it decreases like a ranged attack stat by 1. So combative actually procs per time your stats get like lowered. It's not like if you get -2 attack, it'll still be 1 combative, but if it's like -2 attack and like -1 speed for some reason, you'd still get like 2 combatives. It'll proc twice. Resilience, how it works is every attack. I think you get the gist of this team. I'm actually going to be using secret ability Snagoop. If you don't know, Butka actually increases the critical hit rate for Airblade to 100%. Which is exactly why I'm going to be using over Jetstream, because Jetstream is unreliable with Marksman. For like any other set, you'd want to be using Jetstream. I'll be using Muck Blast and Toxic Essence to like hit if I can't get a buck up off. Provoke will be like for Lumello, which is really annoying with this barb setting. Don't know why Jamie added that. And now I'll basically be looking for battles. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna send him a battle request. I'm gonna block the spectate option, so like he could be able to, alright. Guess we'll wait for him. Basically back to this, the gist of the team is like to get resistances and immunities, so like you can pivot from Tundralin and like squirts of Tundralin around. It also deals with some meta threats, such as opposing to Clips for Nevermare, which Nevermare currently walls. To Clips will be getting Dark Surge though, so, you know. For Brawler type attacks, I also have Snagoop and Nevermare for Oxytrade, and also Brawler type attacks from Tundralin. Even though most Brawlers don't exactly break Tundralin, it's still like, if you don't have any boost, it's still probably gonna be hit pretty hard. Because, like, almost every Brawler type just, like, it has really good attacks. Like, the only exception is, like, Earth Snack, but Earth Snack is different since it's a defensive pivot. Speaking of Earth Snack, Eclipse counters it, and Oxygen gets combative off the battlefield. Also, Snagu breaks through Earth Snack as well. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I guess I can talk about current PvP state. So the current PvP state, mostly it's using stuff like Lumello, Luminami, it's also using like, let's see. It's using stuff like Luminami, Benevolent, so like Luminami and Venomland, they're actually pretty good. So like Tungulin isn't really used all that much now. So you might want to try to. I'm trying to think of it. I think Cosme is a good lead. I think this is a good team. Yeah, I think this works. So basically, what I'm going to be doing, I think I just swapped Tundra. Can't do anything. Actually, yes, he can. I already forgot his team. My memory sucks. But anyways, what I want to talk about is the current PvP state. Please don't hold him. Please don't hold him. Okay. What I wanted to talk about, the current PvP state of everything, it's just very, it's like having defensive pivots and then going into, it's like having defensive pivots into, attackers such as Samurai. It's actually, it's more like Avitroth, because Avitroth gets rev up also like Montreal. The scary thing about Samurai is that, it has Sharpen, so Sharpen, and it gets Aqua Jaws and Steel Crusher, which don't have 100% accuracy, but Sharpen guarantees it. Ooh, Madrid. Oh, right. Anyways, I did that because it's good probably gonna use Pyrokin with the secret piece of that. If I get flinched, I think I lose. Well then. Okay. This is problematic. Do I sack? I think I got the Oxydrake. I'll try force. I do not want Metroid sweeping. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. I am very clever, so I don't fear it that much. Okay. I wasn't that scary, but okay. Is it Barter Vigorous? I don't think it is. No, it's not Vigorous. I basically am setting up because, I also have Mysterious Dust, which is why I'm not that afraid of Painful Bash unless Mysterious Dust fails to proc and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna get a rest off. I do need more energy, so that's something. I think, yeah, he's fishing for a poison, definitely. There's, no way he's wrong. Puzzle is dead. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but not too bad. Oh yeah, back to the meta. So like stuff like Luminami, they usually run really slow pivots now, especially since like dark shards have been added, which are basically reverse shards. So they make like Yuki's goes down by 10. I know Ruby's isn't GSN, so that doesn't really concern me. Now the question is, do I rejuvenate or not? Do I want to up the trick anymore? I think I do. I think I save. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Neverland. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, Luminami. Luminami has Power Napper. Flash and Flee is pretty prevalent. I don't exactly like how it's like added. Like Flash and Flee is pretty with Luminami. Luminami in itself is pretty kind of overpowered. Because like stuff like Venolin, Luminami is like usually a melee wall. So stuff like Venolin is really annoying with it. Okay, thank God that didn't burn. Okay, I'm gonna kill Metro. I will get energy back because I keep the ability. Right. Let's see. Right. Not. I don't think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's Power Jaws. Yeah, Power Jaws. Speaking of Power Jaws, Tyrants are actually getting gradually worse and worse. That lives on like 1 HP. Oh god. Oh god. No! No, that crit matters so much. I think I just... Yeah, I use this. I do get a free buck up since Complete Demolition forces you to recuperate if you didn't know that already. I do get a free buck up, and they can't swap either. I'm gonna Airblade. Luminami no way comes in, but Airblade does do more than Mudblast with Toxic Essence at this point. Because of Marksman. Marksman, a common misconception is that Marksman increases critical hit chance. That's not true. It increases critical hit power. Buck up with Airblade is 100% critical hit chance. Unless for some reason there's like a crit reduction thing. I don't think that'll be added, but there might be a point where it will be. That's not a 100 critical hit chance, but I did get buck up off. I didn't really get to use Thunderlin all that much, mostly because of the internet. Stuff like that, I probably would want to, stuff like Metronet, I think my team kind of struggles against. Really struggles against. I only really have Oxydrink and Covenant to clips. To clips is for like the common Dark Surge, but for Hypnotize, I think my only option is Oxydrink. I am very clever usually, so like I can basically punish setup sweepers if it's not like Wrestling, because Wrestling and like Obsidian really punish Oxydrink, regardless if like you get the Dragon Force off or not. Because Dragon Force actually has -6 priority, meaning you always go last basically. So yeah, that's something. Another thing, let's see. So speaking about the meta, I'd say stuff like Tyrex, it's actually getting gradually worse and worse, because I think like, so speaking about Soul Burst, which Soul Burst is coming in May, Soul Burst will actually be getting, I believe their Soul Burst will be pretty cool, very much like Mega Evolution. So there's the possibility of stat additions, typing additions, stat buffs, and maybe stat nerfs. Not Nevermere. God, no, not Nevermere. I think maybe something like this would get a full burst. So what Soul Burst is probably gonna do, it's probably gonna be a lot like Mega Evolution, so like stuff like typing changes, so typings can get added to like single type Lumions and typings can get removed from dual types, and there's like maybe like a single typing swap, so like for example, a player like Nevermare, which is a dual type, if it, you know, got a Soul Burst per se, like, this is out of my mind. Don't take this seriously. So, like, it would be like, plant metal or something, because the site grows bigger, I don't know. So like that, something like that. So, like, basically swapping the spirit type out for, like, metal type, something like that. Basically, what else is happening in Soul Burst, there will also probably be ability changes, and maybe stuff might start levitating or start not levitating. I think Jamie's gonna try to balance it out, maybe not. Jamie, speaking of the Levitate update, we did talk about it in a previous video, so hopefully you guys can go check that out in context. I'm gonna basically skip that and say like, yeah, so Soul Burst Stratosaur has been leaked, not the actual like, not the like the actual form of it, but like it's been leaked to get Soul Burst. I Eat Your Face, if you know him, said that T-Bredem was hinting that Soul Burst Stratosaur would actually be getting a somewhat offensive Soul Burst form. So yeah, I'd suggest for like something like a basic Stratosaur set. Hold on, where's my Stratosaur? I have it somewhere. Yes. So like a Stratosaur like this, basically what you'd want to do, you'd probably, instead of Toxic Filter, you'd probably want Frail Armor. So like Frail Armor, you get like one speed boost, and Frail Armor is actually getting buffed. So like Frail Armor, instead of like one speed boost, it's gonna give you +2 speed. And let's see. So like you'd probably run very smart instead of very clever now, because Stratosaur is gonna be basically useless for that, because Venolin's prevalent to counter Stratosaur. Venolin has Devious, which you don't, if you don't know, which bypasses Toxic Filter, which is the only reason for which SA Stratosaur is used. So no more SA Stratosaur. It'd be very smart, not very clever anymore. I think Sluggish would probably be replaced with Foolish, since Stratosaur's range defense is already ridiculously high. I think it would be Foolish. Frail, very smart Foolish would be the nature. Yeah, Stratosaur is also getting Magnified. So yeah. If you didn't hear, like, the Soul Burst Stratosaur, like, cry sound, it's resembled an airplane. So my theory is, Soul Burst Stratosaur, will become, so my theory is that, Soul Burst Stratosaur will become a levitating Lumion, because Stratosaur as it is, will, Stratosaur as it is, it's not going to start levitating that in its natural form. So which might actually be a good thing for like Earth moves, so like you can get a Frail Armor boost off. Anyways, that's my friend Jan. I mean that before. Anyways, so like once you get like the Frail Armor boost off, you'd basically be getting magnified, because Stratosaur is going to be getting that later. Once it gets magnified, it's going to be really terrifying. Even stuff like Tyrex, like SA Tyrex will be useless against Stratosaur, because what SA Tyrex does, Stratosaurs usually run Metal Shriek, so like, it lowers their range defense. Also, most Stratosaurs actually run like Reflection Burst and not Metal Blast. I just run Metal Blast. I forgot why I don't run Reflection Burst. So like, instead of Reflection Burst, since Frail Armor is getting buffed, they're not going to use Reflectionate Burst anymore, they're going to use Metal Blast. Also for SA Stratosaur's, not SA, Soul Burst Stratosaur's ability, I believe it's going to get something like Glide. So if you don't know what glide does, basically once you, oh yeah, I have something with that. I have something with glide. Hold on. No, not this. Yes, this. Okay, so what you glide does, like if you're hit by a thing like if you get hit by an air attack, it cannot be perch. You cannot like have someone perch or perch yourself. That will not boost you with the glide. So basically what glide does, it doesn't absorb air attacks, you still take damage from them, but it will boost your speed once you take damage from them. Of course, you have to be on the field and stuff. Let's see. Stuff that are also going to get buffs, there's going to be something called Mudslide, which is probably going to be really good for Zeppelin. Zeppelin actually, this very smart actually gets more stuff from Spatter because of speed lowering, unless you already have speed control with stuff like, Easy-Go and stuff. Kanibo actually gets a move called Smack. I don't have it right now because it's basically worthless. Smack in the future will like make levitating Lumions. Levitating Lumions would be like common misconception, fish will not be levitating. Something like Spreezy will be levitating, so like when Spreezy gets levitate, Smack will actually hit it and like ground it from levitating. There is one thing that does not get affected by Smack, and it's immune to Smack basically, and it has Levitate, which will be Whiz Pup, which is actually going to be surprisingly good, because what Whiz Pup will actually do, it actually hard counters Venolin. I mean, not Venolin, Wrestlin. Because Wrestlin, what? What? Huh? Doesn't male Wrestlin have horns? Wait. What? Yeah, it does. Okay. And it was just a bug. Alright. Anyways, what it's going to do, it counters Wrestlin really well because it gets like Scorching Skin. If you don't know, Scorching Skin has like a 30% chance whenever you're hit by a contact move that it can burn the attacker if they're able to get burned. So, yeah, that's really good for like, having melee attackers, like this. That's really good because, you know, that's really powerful. Speaking of that, yeah. Oh yeah, if you didn't know this already, I shoved this in Discord as a Conky. I trained it now. Natures are kind of bad, but it's still really good. So yeah, I got GSA, Kanibo. It's my first ever GSA. I rallied it, my OT for proof. Yep. It's my TPs. For context, the only reason I'm using range defense is like to give Protogon a melee attack boost, because like my melee defense is actually lower. The melee defense UPs. So like right now, stuff like barbs, Lumello gets barbs. Hold on. Speaking of Lumello, I'm actually training one right now. Yes. So Lumello is going to, actually has barbs. So it has poison barbs already. Once it gets poison barbs, once it gets barbs, oh yeah, no, it already has barbs. Okay, I'm stuttering a lot. So it has barbs and poison barbs, alright? So like levitating Lumions will be immune to this. Levitating poison toxic type Lumions will actually not get rid of poison barbs, which I think is actually pretty bad. So the grounded stuff is like, grounded stuff is also going to be, yeah, grounded stuff like Snagoop, the air, yeah, oh yeah, I'm stuttering so much. Okay, grounded stuff, air types will actually start resisting, earth types. So, about that, air types resist Earth types in the Levitate update, which hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen, Jamie said. He said it'll be around Atlantean, so yeah. So like, air will no longer be directly immune to grounded attacks, basically. So yeah, there'll be some other stuff that hit it and stuff, you know. Like, stuff like Trip Root is considered grounded, so it won't hit air type, so I guess that's cool. Moreover, stuff like Stratosaur and Snagoop, they'll actually become neutral to Earth, which is a big, big weakness now. So, if you, like, use Tyrex with stuff in doubles, or, like, anything with Earthquake, stop doing that once Levitate comes out, because, like, you know, with Snagoop, Stratosaur, it's actually gonna hit them. I prefer neutral. Unless Frail Armor actually procs, so like Frail Armor, it would actually proc and stuff, but it's still kind of too risky. Anyways, most people do singles anyways, so I don't think that's too much of a concern. Aside from that, I'd say stuff like, Garbantus that's actually really bad now. It's honestly, not this Garbantus. I think it's this one. Yes, this Garbantus. Garbantus is really bad now, and it's probably going to get even worse as Atlantean drops out. This is not a standard set, by the way. This is my own set that I created. Garbantus is going to be really bad because, like, Icicle Traps already exist, so, like, and it's going to take 4 times damage from Icicle Traps, which is, like, half of its health, or, like, 1 HP above, or 1 HP below half of its health. No, not 1 HP below. It's either half of its health or 1 HP above half. Barb's 3 sets actually takes away 25% HP. Barbs are actually bugged at the moment right now, so like, and it's bugged for the better of it, which is really annoying. So Barbs, basically, it can't be removed because the game doesn't treat it as a status, not a status, a hazard per se. So like, Gust doesn't remove it and stuff, which is really unfortunate. And if you did see my Lumello, it had like Sharpen and Hypnotize, so basically what happens is like, Sharpen increases accuracy, okay? Let me show you my Lumello. Right. Yeah, Sharpen increases accuracy. So once Sharpen with Hypnotize, yeah, I think you get the point. Alright, also, Lumello is a melee attacker, so that benefits it in both ways, even though it's not that good of a melee attacker. I think it's gonna use Baneful Bash just to fish for poison. Probably instead of poison barbs. Yeah. Aside from that, I'd say, stuff with the current PvP and like future PvP. Future PvP is going to be very drastically changed by Soul Burst, which is in May. Atlantean City, it'll have more water type movements, obviously, but like, I don't think that's going to be too much of a concern, but for certain Lumians, it's definitely going to be one. So like, stuff like Secret Ability at Cosme, what Secret Ability at Cosme does, instead of its regular ability, it actually absorbs electric attacks. So stuff like Thunder Strike is actually going to boost speed by on stage, and basically needs a free Magnify, and boom, Cosme sweeping you now. Fun. So stuff like that is going to be really overpowered with like, let's see, stuff like Zulong leads are everywhere, or should be everywhere. Zulong leads, because Lumello is a pretty prevalent lead. Thunder Strike is basically a free move because lots of people are starting to run water leads more often. So yeah, this is really good right now, and because of that is the main reason I have stuff like Tyrex, Clips, and Oxydrake. More about that. Oh yeah, Baffle. So like, Baffle with Colossal drops. Colossotrops, as you know, probably know. You know, I'll assume you don't. Okay, so Baffle with Colossotrops basically means, if your opponent's like -2 speed, like, and stats, like, you'll start outspeeding them, and Colossotrops hit ridiculously hard. And, it's called Earth Snack. Colossal Snack is the core, I said. This is my secret ability or snack. I don't actually have a regular ability or snack. So, ignore this. Pretend this is Tank. So Tank, yeah, I think you know what Tank does. So, like, basically it's gonna Baffle, and then swap back out to Colossotrops, and then boom, Colossotrops basically beats any Lumion that swaps in, or like, almost any Lumion. Zulong does break this. There are stuff that break this. Zeppelin breaks this. Zulong breaks this. Let's see. If you actually have Driving Force or something like this, Ambush actually kind of procs on Colossotrops. And so, like, if you run Driving Force instead of Bulk Up, Ice Hammer, and Clobber, once it does that, it actually hits it. And, like, it, buffs it on Colossotrops, which hits it really hard. Unfortunately, though, its M defense is pretty high. So that's something. Yeah, so stuff like Luminami, not this one. Stuff like Luminami is probably gonna be like, Brawny, Robust, stuff like that. Any things, yeah. Oh yeah, Venolin is ridiculous. As you guys know, Venolin is the best ranged attacker in the game. It can even take a Medit mode. But the thing is, instead of Uma's better, it usually runs Barter. And Barter is ridiculous with this thing. Once it gets a Barter on you, it basically cripples that so hard. And then, like, once, mine's secret ability, but most people run, Devious instead of secret ability. It's pretty cancerous, not gonna lie. Let's see. Stuff like... Let's see. I want to see something. Stuff like... Easy Ghoul. Easy Ghoul is going to have a parting gift buff, I think. Like, its least amount of parting gift is going to get buffed. And health gift will actually start proccing parting gift. So that's something very big. Any buff that I can think of. Oh yeah, Avatros is getting Driving Force, which it'll be starting to hit Tyrex, another thing that makes Tyrex worse. It'll start to be able to hit Tyrex. So, yeah, even though it's -6 priority, which basically screws Rev up, I still think people are gonna run Thunder Crash over Dragon Force. Let's see. I'm not sure if there's anything I really need to talk about more right now for PvP. I do have some ideas for, like, nerfs for, like, Lumello. So, like, a good idea to start nerfing Lumello. Jamie made the mistake of giving Bards too early. We did not need another entry hazard, for, like, at this early game. Like, you might not know this, but this is actually really early game. We only have, like, 3 badges so far. So yeah. It's pretty cancerous, even though it has no recovery. Its ability basically makes Hunter pretty bad on it, especially if, like, you get its item slapped down or removed somehow. Yeah. Protogon is kind of a prevalent thing, which is the reason why I'm using Metallic Pearl on this, so, like, I can actually check Protogon. I actually use Electrona for Protogon as well. I also use Shade Pearl Falcattery, so, like, this is not a good set, but it basically outspeeds non-nimble Vesperado. So, like, anything Vesperado that doesn't have any type of nimble, it'll outspeed it. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ferroglyph. Ferroglyph is actually getting Shrewd Blast. So what Shrewd Blast does, Zulong's also getting it, by the way. So, but Zulong doesn't want it, because there's almost no point. Himber is also getting Mega Punch. So yeah, that's something. Himber is also, ridiculous coverage. Earth and Ice coverage is really annoying. But luckily, Levitate's coming out, but I forgot if Yeti's Wrath will be grounded or not. Hopefully it is, because, like, Himber is starting to get ridiculous. And no, it is ridiculous at this point. So with, like, all these new stuff, I'm starting to think the metagame is pretty much becoming way more, pivoty, in general. So, like, once you start pivot, go into pivots, get into this, and sweep, stuff like that. I think I'm gonna restart battling again. Yeah, I'm just gonna start battling again. Stuff like Ace Cosmore is also, prevalent. So what Ace does, yeah, I think I showed you on Wrestling. Alright. So stuff like Wrestling is probably gonna hit really hard with, no, it does hit really hard, because Wrestling and Cosmore are, virtually, very good for, like, covering each other up. I'm starting to think of something. These are some, pretty good PvPers, Neon's my friend. That's something. I think I'm gonna get a battle. I need to battle people. So yeah, Tyrex is basically gradually getting worse, and it doesn't deserve it. To be honest, Tyrex should get stuff for Power Jaws, because the only chomping move it gets is literally Chomp. Maybe not, I forgot. But anyways, it needs stuff like Thunder Chomp, Chili Chomp. Does it need Chili Chomp? Maybe. Mega Chomp. Mega Chomp and, Thunder Chomp, yeah, that was what it was. Mega Chomp and Thunder Chomp. Because, also, about Brawler types in general, Brawler types are getting ridiculously out of hand. Brawler types are probably the most overpowered type in the game right now, as far as offensive viability goes. Brawler types in general are all ridiculous, with the exception of Top Tab, and pre-evolutions, of course. But yeah. So dark types are not that much of a problem anymore. To be honest, the only thing I think of dark types that really needs to be nerfed is Eclipse's ability, even though I hate that. I kinda hate it, because I use this for, Desperado mostly. Let's see here. So, like, once you, like, Eclipse basically getting nerfed, so, like, it's not gonna, ignore Provoke. It's not gonna get, Total Eclipse from stuff like, support Dark moves and Light moves, so whatever. So stuff is gonna be pretty, not very nice. To be honest, I feel like a good way to... Oh yeah. I forgot if I managed to say this before. I'm pretty sure I forgot. What I'd want to do with Lumello. I'd want to, like, remove Hypnotize. Remove Hypnotize from Lumello. It's undeserved. So, like, once you remove Hypnotize from Lumello, fix Barbs. First of all, the very first thing, fix barbs. Second, remove hypnotize. And then three, give Lumello recovery in order to balance that out, to be honest. Give it recovery. Lumello is pretty crazy right now. It kind of fails with no recovery, but it's a pretty good lead still. Even though it has basically no recovery other than helping it. Do a battle. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, Gamma Snagu. I've never seen that. I've never seen a Gamma Snagu. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Sporadic. Okay, I definitely need you. You probably. You. I think this is good. No. You. Pick you. Gardra's gonna be a problem, though. I don't like that. I don't like Gardra being a problem. I don't like it. Yes. Okay. Gamma Snagoop. Pretty cool, I must say. I like the crimson of it. Ooh, it has pink eyes. Somewhat, yeah, there, that close is pretty good. That is exactly why I brought my Snagoop. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why do you have poison and poison barbs? That basically, that ruins stuff. Okay. I need to kill Snagu, like, right now. Let's go! Okay, Tyrex is basically a sack at this point. Don't miss. Yes! Yes! Okay, yeah, this is gonna be pretty nice. I do only have two, stuff like, for like 2 earthquakes and stuff. That's pretty bad. What? Did that say Soul Harvest or Harvest? I didn't read. I think I Earthquake. Yeah. Yeah. Tyrus did really good. I need to get rid of Barbs though. I think he sends him too long. Tyrex did pretty good. I had to force sack it, but Self-Secret Ability does good. Self-Secret Ability does good. Tyrex is basically worthless. I need to do this. Okay, it didn't set up. That's good. Alright, I basically walled it. What? Okay. If this lower my range defense, please lower it. No. That's fine, I always KO anyways. Man, I really wanted to use Tundra One. Please let me use Tundra One. I mean, I am winning, but like, I'm gonna Tundra One. How many lures do you have left? 2. Is it worth it? I'm gonna kill it. Don't paralyze me first try. Please let me be something that I can at least use Tundra One once. Please. I beg you. Let me be something I can use Tundra One. Yes! Okay. No Mud Blast. Please no Mud Blast. I do have Snagoop, and I don't care. I woke up here. I think you guys want to see me body crash instead of Ice Hammer. I think you guys want me to body crash. You guys want me to body crash, don't you? Here, I'll do it. I'll do it. Not sure why you didn't do that in the first place. Let's go. Let's Tundra One. Okay. There we go. Let's see here. I kind of want to showcase why I brought Tundra One in. Alright, anyways, I kind of wanted to showcase why, it was good. I kind of want to showcase. It's not staged, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. I just wanted to show something that actually has this. Because, you know, right here. I don't really like how you allow spectate. I prefer not to have spectate on because I don't like people like spying on my teams, so like they can try to counter team. Ooh. Wait, what? What? I'm confused, what? This is gonna be really bad. I need to cook the drink. What do we do about two? Yeah, he's kinda right, I do. I kinda do. To clips. I need to clips. I need to clips lead. I need the clips lead. Or you. Thank you. I think I do. I think he swaps to Setamars. What? Sorry, what? 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 He doesn't swap to Setamars? That's secret ability for sure. I think I hear one. He might predict. No, he doesn't. Hey! Oh my god. I'm sorry, this is not what I intended. I just wanted Tundra in. Just wanted Tundra in, my god. Metronet. I don't like this. I really don't like this. I think it Dark Surges. Do I need this anymore? I think I kinda do. I think I use this. Flabbergast. I think you get him both straight up. Either that or he's annoying. I don't bulk up, I think I just Diffle Slash straight away. Do I? Yeah. I think he swaps to her soul right now. I'm doing this. I feel like he swaps to her soul. Kind of, maybe. Metro or soul. Do I lose Nevermare? No, I should not lose Nevermare. At no cost should I lose Nevermare. Is there anything for Tundra I do? I think Tundra kind of just dives. I think Tundra just kind of dives. There's nothing I can really do with Tundra. My weakest link is Tundra. I think I'm magnifying. To use Tundra, but he didn't even let me bring a team that I could, like, get Tundra in. It's so pressured. The only thing I had was Smolder, which was unintentional. Don't crit. Okay. Do I really need this? I think I do. Yeah, I don't think I risk this. Hypnotize isn't, I am mysterious stuff, so Hypnotize doesn't scare me too much.